The mole sauce is one of those things you just want to sit at home, pour it all over your body,
Speak for yourself, Sean.
I know.
and just spend all night just licking it off your arm.
Oh my god. Don't be porno.
I'm not being poor. I said off your arms. I don't kind of vision you had in your brain.
Well, you do have a wife to help lick it off.
Oh dear, now that's sounding porno. We're married, she doesn't lick anything off anymore.
Hi, I'm Nadine. Welcome back to my food channel. If you're new here and you love Hawaii and love food, you might want to hit that subscribe button because every week I go to a new restaurant, and this week it's Tlaxcalli in Chinatown. It's a real departure from what we know of Mexican cuisine in Hawaii, and it's worth checking out because chef owner Julio Guterrez takes real pride in bringing the authentic flavors of Mexico to his table. So today we're at Tlaxcalli.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I have no idea. It sounds like an Aztec name, but this is it. That's how you spell it. Tlaxcalli. Sounds Aztec.
That's the word.
So excited because look at this. Another beautiful courtyard. And we're outdoors, out in the open, and we're looking forward to some great Mexican food. They have some really unusual items here. Unusual for Hawaii because things like oxtail and chili pasilla. They have vegetarian mushroom chile relleno and a king mushroom mole. So we're looking forward to trying some of these more unusual dishes. So we're going to get started once Sean arrives,
Which is like in a minute.
who knows.
I'm in the record button area.
Just lean in.
Hey,
So
there we go.
here we
Hi.
have the
Pokeviche.
Pokeviche.
with a squid ink. That's why it's so
So
black.
really, yeah, it's really unusual in color, but you've got, of course, the cherry tomatoes, and you've got the ahi that give it a little bit of that redness in
We're
there.
excited.
Oh, don't drop that one.
I know.
I know there's lots of juice on this one.
I know. It's very
But
juicy.
this is such a
look at this
beautiful
color.
dish. Look at that.
Camarones
The camarones, the taco de camaron,
with salsa,
Yeah, and-
avocado.
and camaron, which are shrimp. I think the pokeviche does come with some tortillas, which, by the way, Tlaxcalli means tortilla in the same language. No. In the Aztec
This
languages.
is difficult to pick up.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna
Okay,
get
hold on.
myself some.
Yeah. I think I only want half of this.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to figure out how to gingerly pick up this.
It's not picking it up, but it's eating it and like having it fall apart on you.
I know. Okay. This is awesome.
These are some huge cuts of ahi.
I know.
They're like inch square.
It's like a mouthful.
There's nothing like melty, oozy about it. It's very precise.
So should I just put the whole tortilla in my mouth?
I would like to see that. An entire let's go see
you
that
know what I mean.
entire tortilla in her mouth. Let's do it. Oh, the dainty, no, what was it? The petunia, no,
The dainty
the
petunia.
delicate flower, the delicate petals,
The
no.
dainty
Delicate blossom.
Blossom,
Yeah.
blossom, that's it. Couldn't even put an eighth of that tortilla in her mouth. Okay, I'm gonna eat the other half of Nadine's tortilla.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Smoky good.
Smoky good. This looks amazing. I mean, I like squid ink. And okay, this looks wow. Oh my gosh, she won't stop saying I think it might be good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's not like
That-
regular poke. It's just
You know what it is? You can't really tell the squid ink, other than the fact that it gives it a nice kind of brininess, but the quality of that, the sashimi grade
The fish.
fish is just voluptuous.
with the spices.
Wow. And they've got the spices and the smokiness and the
onion.
bright acidity.
Wow. It was great.
This is really, really good.
The cracker, I don't usually like anything carved, but it's just the perfect texture for this.
not too Yeah.
But you know, I think what it is he has these cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes or whatever you want to call them, cut in half. You've got the sliced onions, but that bright acidity, it really makes it feel fresh. It doesn't look it looks black, like it's charcoal, but it's got a beautiful, brilliant
And it's not too acidic either.
freshness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just right.
Mm-hmm.
I need some cilantro.
Mm.
I'm gonna take the rest of that cracker.
That's smoky.
I'm gonna try this.
I like the cracker.
I'm gonna take the rest of the cracker.
So as Ms. Okada eats the rest of her poke, I'm gonna try this shrimp. That
Too.
These little camarones. Mmm. Mmm. You know, we were taking photos of this dish with some time before we actually started this video, and yet the tacos are so crispy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
They're not soggy at all.
and the shrimp is very plump.
Mm-hmm. Warm.
That's everything.
My gosh,
Oh, good.
awesome.
Do over.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Even down to this is just wow. We were taking photos for at least 5 minutes, and yet everything's crunchy. It's still crunchy. Magic. Well, your food is always magic.
well, thank you again.
Oh wow.
So good.
Mmm. Mm. Is it potato?
Yeah.
Mmm. Papas bravas.
Papas bravas.
Mmm. Wow. I have been a huge fan of Julio Gutierrez, Santa Cruz, formerly of Santa Cruz Taco Company for years, and he's really spectacular. I mean, I call him like the taco Nazi.
Did you hit another downtown shop?
It was in Cuisine Plaza.
Oh, okay.
But he was doing farmers markets, and he'll do pop-ups. But you know, I remember one time being at one of his pop-ups, and the guy says, "Can I get some sour cream and some cheese on it?" He says, "No." And the guy said, "Yeah, I'm paying for it. You know, I should get what I want." He said, "Well, if you want to go someplace else." But he stands by his product that much. So if people just give his product a try, I think they realize how brilliant he is.
The spices are just like it's hot, but it's not like
Unbearable.
Yeah, and you can still taste the flavors. That's one thing I don't like about spices, because sometimes the heat masks the flavors. But
Yeah,
no.
and your tongue is just ruined.
Yeah.
In this case, spectacular. I can't stop saying My problem is, right? This food is just so good.
Yeah. I guess a lot of people in Hawaii, they think like there's no good Mexican here, but this place just proves that.
Absolutely. This
It
is
just feels very authentic. Oh my God, look at Melissa. She's scooping the last of the avocado.
that crema is so good,
Why don't you lick the plate while you're at it?
right?
You can have your roll.
Okay. Is that all we ordered?
No.
So we have moved on to the main attractions. We have the king mushroom mole. This was
These?
the pork shoulder.
Here's the oxtail. You can see, look at that. And it's in this
And for that,
sauce, this beautiful sauce. Oh wow.
we eat it with these house-made tortillas.
Oh, I want a tortilla.
So the oxtail and the chile pasilla,
She want a tortilla.
and you have
She want a tortilla.
the cochinita pibil, which is the braised pork shoulder, and of course the last thing was the king oyster mushroom mole. I'm a huge mole fan, so I'm going to dig right into this
That's
first.
what I'm eating.
I'm starting with the pork.
Wow. You can get. Oh, that's hot. Let's try to taste.
So juicy.
The mole is up. You taste almost like the different kinds of fruits, a bit of dried spices, a little bit of the chocolate. There's a little bit of bitterness from the cacao.
Oh, excited.
Yeah, a lot of depth of flavor.
Wow. Wow, this is serious stuff here.
So we can either eat it with a tortilla or these Peruvian beans. They kind of look like navy, bigger than navy beans.
Okay. But I like the fact that you got this kind of vegetarian option.
Tasty too.
That's really flavorful.
That's a good mole.
That mole is nice.
Yeah, Julio's mole is one of my favorites.
It's good.
Holy moly.
I'm gonna finish my pork first before I start.
The pork shoulder.
So, just a nice goodie.
Juicy.
Anybody tried the oxtail yet?
Not yet.
I'm so fixated on the mole.
Actually,
Wow.
put the pork shoulder into it.
We have to ask him how many ingredients go into his mole.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try that too.
Wow. Wow.
It's gonna happen anyway because we only have one spoon.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the cochinita pibil?
Good. Smoky. It's like
It's like a kalua pig.
it's a much juicier version of kalua pork.
Yeah. It's like kalua pork. It's just really juicy. Got a little bit of the pickled red onions to give it a little brightness and
With the
texture. Yeah, people who love kalua pork will totally get this dish.
Yeah.
Totally understand it.
the food is so good here. This restaurant should really be packed. But I think like maybe the name is off-putting to a lot of people because
You guys say it.
if people can't pronounce it, they're not sure.
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
No,
They
but
don't know
this
what
is-
it is.
This once people catch on to this place, oh, it'll be hot because
So good.
oh my god,
The mole accidentally dropped on the pork shoulder.
I was gonna combine mole with the pork shoulder because
We need a separate bowl just to drink the mole.
we need to bring home that mole. Find many good uses for it.
It's really good.
That really is good.
I didn't even try these hot sauces yet.
Yeah, I guess we should do that.
It seems sacrilegious, you know,
Yeah, so the flavors are good on
because the
their
flavors
own.
are perfect. You don't want to sully them up with unnecessary flavor. Tell you what, just so I know what it tastes like, I'll do the verde. Bright, fresh, verdant, not spicy. That's what roja.
This one looks spicy.
Earthy. You can taste a dry chili note. A little bit of smoke. But not spicy for me either. I think they're both very safe.
Just adds flavor to it.
It has a different dimension of flavor. But for honestly, an unnecessary one, I think.
It's really good though.
It tastes good.
The red one is good.
You get that real nice, deep, earthy, dried chili note.
But it's not hot.
It's not spicy.
It's not
But
hot.
okay, maybe I'll try with the oxtail. Let's try this first by itself.
It's good with the mole.
But the mole is so good by itself.
Yeah. Doesn't need anything.
And those oxtails are, you know, fork tender. The fat part falls right off. But you know, this with the oxtail does brighten it up. It kind of resets your palate. And those beans are good. They're not pinto beans, you know. Julio abhors pinto beans.
No, these are not, yeah.
No, they are not, and they're
not
nothing
pinto
like them.
They're so good though, right? Not pinto.
They're tender, they're gravied, they've got that natural sweetness. Wow. Again, I came in full. I want more.
The green one does work with us.
Stuff, so it does, right? It has a nice acidity. I'm almost like feeling I'm insulting.
The red one doesn't do anything.
No, because I think it's too similar, too aligned in the flavor profile.
Can I eat this out of the...
Yeah, that's all yours. Okay, I admit, these taste amazing by themselves, but together, wow. I'm not so sure we're supposed to do that, but it does taste so good.
Just
with
don't
the
tell
tortilla.
him.
I know.
Just don't tell him. He doesn't need to
Our
know.
secret. We're gonna combine the cochinita pibil and the king oyster mushroom mole.
That's what I've been doing.
And a tortilla.
So good.
Mmm. Okay, I don't know what to do this knife.
Can you pass a napkin, please?
That's her napkin, no?
Nope. I got mine in the
That's
chair.
pretty dirty.
Is it dirty?
It looks pre-used.
It's not mine.
It's a pre-owned napkin. Previously owned.
I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Alright. Wow.
Wow. He said,
Wow.
You know, this is kind of food that it's
hey, be careful there.
you don't necessarily we didn't grow up with this kind of food, but yet there's a soulful quality to it, and it just kind of hits you at the right spots, and there's no words to describe it initially. I mean, your knee-jerk reaction is just, oh my gosh. You almost have to delve deep and think about what makes it so spectacular. I think that's what makes it somewhat challenging and fun. But just the moment you eat it, and it just speaks to that carnal part of you, where you just want to keep eating.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about this food.
No matter how full you are.
No matter how full you are, you can't get enough of it. It's just really deep down good food.
Yeah, that moment on everything.
Napkin.
It makes me why nobody else put it on a mushroom before.
It's brilliant because king oyster mushroom, it really doesn't have a whole lot of flavor.
No.
It's got a beautiful, meaty, spongy texture, but it really just enables the mole to shine. You really get the full flavors of this mole, and you don't want it distracted by anything else. Although I keep putting it on my pork.
Which doesn't need to be covered up either.
No. I'm kind of sad we're doing a video because I feel like we have to talk and explain this to you when I would rather just eat and enjoy it.
That's what we're doing while you're talking. Thank you, Chang.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team.
That was
Just for that, I get another mushroom. No.
Go ahead. Yummy. So we have arrived at dessert, which is a churros bread pudding.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yes, and it's still daylight, so we can get out of Chinatown safely. Because let me tell you, we had to climb over a lot of strange people to get here.
But it was worth it. The food
Yes.
is awesome.
Chance
Oh,
it.
shucks, I thought I got it. Son of a gun.
We are sharing this, and it divides easily into 3 parts.
easily.
Easily. Like a piece of bread pudding.
There we go. Sean's lost his hand.
Well, yeah, I think easily. So neatly
Oh,
too.
okay. So there's like a bread pudding, and the churros is just on top.
Hence, churros bread pudding.
It is.
And it's all in this.
Cinnamon crisp.
My pleasure. Oh, the churros so crunchy. And that bread pudding is nice and moist. Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
So 2 textures in one.
All embraced by warm cinnamon spices.
Yeah, I like that it's not heavy.
Oh, but it's not super sweet either.
Yeah. It's just
It's more bready, more eggy, but with that kind kind of the
There's all the
sturdy churros.
cinnamon sugar is in the churro.
Churro.
So it's a really good balance.
And that, there's a little bit of that kind of caramelized sauce.
Yeah, I like red bean, but not when it's too
No,
dense.
too dense or too soggy or too much sauce on it. You know, the crème anglaise gets everywhere. It's very. This is a sensible dessert. But great. It feels like an eternity to eat it as well. Like 1/3 slice, it's still a lot.
But we're gonna finish because
Oh.
it's that good.
And we're determined.
So thank you again for visiting us in Chinatown. See you next week. Bye.
Gracias y adiós.